do all of this stuff that y'all had to do. As a matter of fact, when I went to go get my driver's license, they did not even get in the car with you. There was a little wooden tower that was in the corner of the parking lot. You know those little deer stands they have that are real high with the little doors that come up where you can peek out, you know, and then just run over Bambi or whatever you need to do? Okay, it was one of those. He had a megaphone. Now, you had like a little, what kind of say, walkie-talkie? You had a walkie-talkie in your car. So they would yell out the directions to you. Miss Brooks, make a right turn. Miss Brooks, make a left turn. Miss Brooks, go straight. Shut that slide. Okay, yeah, now, so, and things have gotten a lot more aggressive nowadays. Now, hear me well. I'm not saying that your parents cannot teach you how to drive. It's just totally different. There are a whole bunch of road rules and regulations that have been updated since then. And unless your parents have taken a current class within the last 5 to 10 years, they may not be aware of some of them. So that's normally why we have you go sit in driver's education. So Joshua Brown was a teenager, like she said. He was on his way to band practice. Now note, I didn't say that Joshua Brown was drinking and driving, Mom. I didn't say that. Russ, I didn't say he was texting and driving. Corey, I did not say that he was coming from the club. I said that he was on his way to band practice, somewhere he should have been going. Hydroplane, went off the side of the road, and he hit a tree. Now, on the 6th day, he did die. Now, my thing is that, why did they name the law after him? Don't get it twisted. There have been plenty of people that have died from hydroplaning. There have been plenty of people here in the United States that have died from driving in inclement weather. Why did they name the law after him specifically and not, like I said, naming Miss Brooks' law? Jerry, give me something. Angela, what you say? Russ, mind that car. Work it out. Corey, go give me something. Why did they name it Joshua's law instead of Miss Brooks' law? What's your name? You said because I'm standing right here. I think I'm standing right here. What's your name? Joshua. Oh, one of my favorite people about. Okay, Joshua. Okay, here we go. Now, Thomas, what you say? Okay, we're going to take that and put it to the side for 1 second. Hold on with the seatbelt. Thanks. Okay, so the reason that they named the law Joshua's Law is because of what his dad did. His dad, Mr. Allen Brown, basically wanted to work with Georgia legislators to say, look, how many more of our kids have to actually die on the road because they're not properly educated? So they worked together and they created a law, and it's called Joshua's Law. Now, this requirement says that I have, if I want to get my driver's license when I turn 16. Now, I'm not saying that you do, because some people are not even thinking about driving. And let me just say this as a sidebar. The majority of the people that I teach to drive are about 22 to 23. It's not this. So you think that everybody driving in your little bubble? They're not. The average person that learns how to drive here in Atlanta is 22 to 23. A lot of these colleges and stuff that y'all are picking won't even let you have a car your first year. So a lot of you all are going out to college. You know, you're doing your freshman year. You come back sophomore year, and you're like, okay, I'm ready to drive because I can have a car now. So a lot of y'all not driving, regardless of what you think. Now, but if you want to get your driver's license when you turn 16, it's a couple of things that you're going to have to do. Now, they said that I have to take a 30-hour certified driving education class. Now, this does not mean that Miss Brooks can go down to Andretti's over there and drive around the track for 30 hours. Get a medal and just be like, oh, I've done my driver's education, Miss Brooks. I'm ready to get my driver's license. It doesn't work that way. So you actually have to take a class. Now, you can do this one of two ways. They're giving you a choice. So you can either do this in a classroom with your friends. Give me a high five. Where you can high five your friends, go to lunch, get on the Skype, whatever. Or you can do it online in the basement by yourself with your ghost. And you know you got ghosts in your basement. Don't play. You know when you down there or whatever else it is and you try to do your little driver's ed, and then all of a sudden, you know, this cold wind goes through your back. It's about 2,000 degrees in your basement. It shouldn't even be a cold wind, but it is. So you over there sitting up there doing your driver's ed, and then all of a sudden, you know, you kind of look around a little bit, and then somebody come and parks your hair. You got ghosts. You know what I'm talking about. So you can do it by yourself, online, in the basement, with your ghost. Or you can do it in a classroom with everybody else, with a real live teacher, not virtual reality. Now, does anybody know, like, how many hours worth of driving that I have to have, like, period. I know you know. Okay, hold on. No, like I'm talking about, wait, that's it. What's your name? Matt. Oh, you got one of these check marks on your shirt, too. Thomas got one, too. A check mark. Okay, good. Now, work it out. Okay, so how many hours is it?
40.
Somebody done told you. Somebody trying to get their permit up in here. Okay, good. Now, all right, so 40 hours. Does anybody know how many hours have to be driven at night?
6.
It's actually 6. Okay, good. Yes. Work with the Rosetta Stone. Don't hate, I'm bilingual. All right, so 6 hours at night. Now, this does not mean I'm going to be driving around at 2:30 in the morning, Monica. At 1:30 trying to get to the Wahoo, Alex. I'm not going to do that. Now, there you go. Somebody know what I'm talking about. That Wahoo. Okay, good. Thank you.